What's going on, people? So today we're going to be talking about a chest workout. This is something definitely different from my usual workouts. Some of you, if you know how I train, would understand that I like a lot of volume, but today that's not the case. Today I'm training with champions. You have Maj, the one about to sit down. He's won a few shows, amazing physique. If I can put his pictures up there, I will. And then you have Silverbacksam standing with the grey trousers. He's won some two row. He's won a 2 row show, and he's won another show. So they're in terms of experience, knowledge, training style. They're definitely in a different league to me. So me, I'm just here soaking up the knowledge, and I thought I'd share with you some tips that I picked up as I was training with them, which was a crazy chest and shoulder session with triceps, which is weird because if I was to do chest, shoulders, and triceps, I'm looking at 4 exercise chest, at least 4 exercise shoulders, at least 3 exercise triceps, and then we have stipulations like drop set, rest pull sets. So, the volume is definitely crazy.
That's like what's high volume? Like how many sets per exercise?
So basically, how he does it, the high volume way, you pick one weight after you do like a warm up or two. You pick one weight, and you'll do 3 to 4 sets with that same weight for 12 to 15 reps.
So when you include warm ups, you're doing like 6 sets per exercise, and 4 of them are
we only did like one warm up, and it would be like 3 working sets.
Okay, that's not horrible, but I could see how that.
Well, we did that with like 6 exercises.
Okay,
that's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and today that wasn't the case. It was so much different. So yeah, Maj was the one leading the session. He's following a training plan by his coach Nathan Smart, which is also the team Train Smart. Silverbacksam, currently on the fly machine, looking to get back into the show next year. So we started off with the machine flies, as you can see there. It wasn't a working set, nothing, just to get blood flow into the muscle, which is weird because I went heavy and I wanted to get like 15 reps, and they were just like, nah, we're just there just for blood flow. So I was like, okay, cool. I really like that machine, but all right, move to the next one. So we're here now, Smith machine. Again, very, very different. Usually when I'm here, first 2 sets, 12 reps, and then I work up into my working sets. Kind of like there's no difference in reps. It's just going to be the intensity. That's usually how I train. And, Madge is here giving me some pointers, saying I need to fix up the bench and make sure the bar is coming straight to my chest. Little things like that, which I might just miss out, and I'll just carry on my workout. And, he told me to go for a narrow grip. And I'm there to learn. Wherever he told me to do, I'm doing. Doesn't really matter what he said. I'm just soaking in knowledge. It might be different from what I'm doing, but he has chest, I don't have chest. There's definitely some things I can take away from there, and which I did. So yeah, we're working with 100 kg right here. Normally this would be my working set. Maybe I'll do like 3 sets of 12 to 15 of that, but not today. That was just a little feeler set. So we started off with like 20 kg, 4 or 5 reps. Then we moved on to 100 kg or 40 kg on each side. And then we did I think he did about 8 reps, something like that. And then we moved into the heavy sets for Madge. That was 3 plates and was literally just working for 8 reps. So the breakdown was two feeler sets, literally about 5 to 8 reps, lightweights, and then we go straight into 2 heavies of 8 reps, and then we bring it back down, and then we do something for 12 to 15.
Like, yeah, man, now like when I train, like doing 10 sets in a workout to me is exhausting.
Yeah.
Like that feels like to do like, say I was to do like
you mean 10 working sets?
Yeah. Like if I was to do, say, like if by chance I want to do like 2 body parts together, it would be impossible. Like, if I did the amount like that, it would be so much. I could never do that.
Now for me, if I had a 5-set breakdown, it would probably be something completely different. I'll probably have to, show you a workout. But it would probably be something like, 1 warm up. Even that 1 warm up, I'll probably do like 2 sets of that, but I count it as 1. Then I'll do like a heavy, then I'll do a drop set or a rest pull set, something like that. So training style is definitely different. What he did tell me as we were training, I don't know if you'd be able to hear it, but I kept saying one more to these guys, and they was like, yeah, no, this is the first exercise. We're not going to failure. You know, to failure, they mean where, you know, you the last rep you get spotted, if that makes sense. So as you can see there, that was like a light spot. It wasn't like a full on spot, if that makes sense. So, you know, and which was something else I learned from another coach when I was watching YouTube. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Honey. I can't remember who it was, but he basically just said the first 2 sets he's not going anywhere near forced reps or, you know, spotted reps. First 2 sets is not going for any spotted reps or failure. And I can't remember who said that. So if I can, I don't know if I can remember at this point in time, but you know, that's something I definitely took away. If anything, was my first 2 sets, I should not go to, you know, failure or forced reps. So here we have Silverbacksam working is, I think this is his working set. So we're going for 8. Once again, as soon as it hits the, you know, you notice there, as soon as it goes to like a force rep, we hook it straight away. Let's do the first exercise. I remember right at the end, I asked him, can I do one more set? It was like, nah, bro, this is just the first exercise. You don't want to burn out before you get into the working set. Kind of like you're overtraining, if that makes sense. Now I'm trying to build mass, and the way I've been training, the way I've been training the past few years, which I stay lean throughout, I overtrain, but I still eat enough for recovery. Don't get me wrong, but I overtrain to the point where it affects my potential of gaining muscle mass, right? So there's a set point where you're able to build size, and there's a set point where you start kind of cutting into the mass, and it doesn't go, you don't lose mass. In my opinion, for what's worked for my body, you don't lose mass. You get more quality muscle, but you don't get size, if that makes sense. So it's like doing 6 reps versus doing 15 reps. You know, the 6 reps will show you, the 15 reps will show lines in your chest and stuff like that, but the 6 reps will show you the mass. And now I've been looking to get the mass. So, you know, training like them, it was definitely different. The pump comes in a different way, not through reps, but like through intensity, just sheer intensity. So we're back here onto the final drop off set. 12 to 15 reps was the goal, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So no force reps, still on the first exercise, and I think Maj is on his cool off period as well. Alright, so we're back on another machine. Now, the other time when I was watching Hani Ramboard train Jeremy Bunde, the men's physique guy, I can't remember his name. I mean, I can't say his name properly, so I'll just say Jeremy. He did a bench press, but it had it hammer grip, elbows tucked in, and driving up. So I guess this machine is basically it's a replica to that movement. Obviously, you can, you know, load up more weights. It's, you know, free weight machine. So you can always be a lot more safer if you go heavier. So, you know, when he said we were doing this exercise, I was like, okay, cool, I'm with you on this one. Essentially, he was telling me we're going to be doing 8 reps for our working sets. And I told him, you know, based off how that moved, I think I can do 4, maybe 5 plates. as we get into it. Once again, we were on this. I mean, there was 3 of us, and the session took maybe about an hour, 30 minutes, something like that. So imagine if it was just one person training like this. You're going to be in the gym no longer than 45 minutes, maybe an hour max. You know, an hour is probably even pushing it as well, to be fair. In total, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. We did about 6 to 7 exercises, you know. And you have to remember, we're only doing about 2 working sets, and the first 2 feeler sets they're not really time consuming as well. So it was definitely something different. Here's Maj getting ready on the 5 rep and the 5 plate machine. I mean, look at this guy. He looks just like Hulk Hogan. Absolutely fucking nuts. Look at him. Just thick. Absolutely. Jeez, what's a guy? So yeah, you know, definitely taking notes from him. Absolute monster. So here's me trying to match up with the big boys. Waiting for that beat to drop. Everyone knows. everyone who trains know about the beat drop to the reps. So, you know, 5 plates wasn't too tough. I did say to myself I wanted to do 4 plates, but I think I had like 1 spot, and this one was a crazy drive. So yeah, that was pretty intense for me to hold on to that weight and try, you know, push everything I had. Definitely sent some blood flying to my chest, but I was right. 4 plates would have been nice for me, but you know, you want to train with the big boys, go chill with the big boys. So it's pushing the big boy weights, and I have to say I was injury free. I've been training for 5-6 years, injury free, nothing at all. So God, you know, thank God for that. Still be able to train. So yeah. Okay, so this exercise is definitely one of my favorites. Some coaching tips that Maj gave me here was you want to kind of tilt your elbows up and drive down, as you can see. So it's not a fly, and it's not a direct press. We're kind of just, you know, here's me just feeling his chest. Absolutely crazy. If you saw it from that angle, ridiculous. So obviously he wanted to do a cuff fly, but I think we decided to go for the D handles instead. Working set for 15 reps. I was going for about 3 sets. This one stayed the same throughout because we're already kind of not pumped, but you know, we already had blood flowing through the chest, so there wasn't a need to kind of like baby step into the working sets. So 15 reps, that was all we was going for about 2-3 sets. And yeah, it was my turn. Like I said, I'm going for the mass. I'm not really trying to, you know, lower my weight. So you can see here, there you go, just a little elbow coming down. Whilst I was training, I had a bit of Nick Walker come into my mind as well, just as the way he trains with the pulls reps and, you know, really great control. At some point during this exercise, I just started to, you know, take a bit longer on the, so there on the hold, just to get the muscle to stretch a bit more, showing these guys that yeah, I can definitely keep up, and if anything, I can try add my own stipulation to make sure I can get as much out of it as possible. So yeah, if you can do that, you know, get that stretch, hold it, drive, and yeah, get with it. So you see that little pointer there, it just reminded me to just keep my shoulders on the bench. Whilst I was doing that, definitely had to catch my breath for a minute or two after that. But yeah, man, this is all for the mass. you guys are looking for a really good chest workout, just type in Hani Rambod FSD7 training, and that should give you a good idea of what a good chest workout should be like, which is crazy. Definitely a different method of training. But if you want to, look at that, have a look at that, because I tried it prior to this workout, and the pump was insane. So right now we're working on shoulders, on the delts, side delts, using the cuffed side raises. Once again, if you don't have the wrist cuffs, you can just hold the round ball on the cables and just work with that yourself, or better yet, just use the D handle. The position on the bench isolates your shoulders, takes away any kind of leg drive, and it's a nice feeling. So as Maj was about to get into his workout, when he was training, I just started giving him, pointers, remind him that, this is what separates first from second. So just get him keep driving. So yeah, for me, it's really important when I'm training with people to be right at their side, motivate them, keep driving them, paint a picture in their head as to what they want, and remind them why they're there. I think it's very, very important because you just tap into a different mindset. One thing I don't like is, it doesn't really matter what level of training you're on. If you're just starting, you've been training for 15 years. When I'm training as well, I need you to give me the same level of motivation I'm giving you. Just because you're a beginner doesn't mean you don't have the right to motivate and to push people. You can literally stand by them and say, listen, what are you here for? Keep working, things like that. Just little pointers, remind them, and just send a message to their brain like, listen, if you want it bad enough, you need to start working for it, and that's why you don't have to be an IFBB pro. You don't have to win the show. It could be your first day. It could be in pure gym. It could be in your kitchen, wherever it is that you're doing, if you're training with someone, you should be there right by their ears. It shouldn't be a thing where, I'm motivating you, and then when it's my turn to train, you're like, oh yeah, he doesn't need motivation or any kind of, cues or pointers. I'm just gonna go on my phone and walk around. That's not fair. That's not good as a training partner. Whatever it is you wanna say, just make sure it forces them to think about why they're there. And yeah, that would always be something that everyone would definitely appreciate.
Go heavy as 10, 6 to 8. And the rest of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So that's pretty much the workout. We hit triceps after that, but triceps isn't as fun. Anyone can do triceps. We were there, and it was kind of like at the end of the session, so I just kind of didn't want to record that. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and yeah, make sure you subscribe to Buildagorilla, the forum as well. Just type in buildagorilla.co.uk/forum. We're creating a community there where you can ask questions and drop gems for people looking to improve themselves. So yeah, man. Have a good day and see you guys on the next one.